On your end, can you see my character's image?
On,
Fantasy Grounds?
yes.
Okay. I cannot. But I see the black box for him.
It might be trying to download it.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to be live right now?
We are.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to our 33rd session of the Skies of Ithcarius campaign. When last we left off our zoo crew pirates, they had been docked in the town of Vedas, where they found a few different wanted posters for their old crew formation, with a reward of 5,000 gold pieces if anybody were to help apprehend them, dead or alive. And as the crew made their way back to the ship, it appears that a few people had recognized Belina at that point in time when they were doing their original docking paperwork. And the guards had surrounded the ship, uh, boarded the ship while Belina, Korg, and Rajin watched on. Johannin was able to masquerade herself as another individual, and they ended up taking her in for questioning as they did not see anybody else suspicious upon the ship. They took her to a northern jail cell. Belina, quick thinking and fast acting, cast a polymorph spell upon Korg, turning him into a turtle and handing him to Regine for Regine to kind of hold on to him, and told them to get back to the boat. As Belina kind of wove her way through the town of Vedas, expertly following the guards, she found them bringing Johanna into a small prison cell while Regine snuck back aboard the ship using a series of ropes and difficult jumping challenges and Ertos' assistance in order to get back on the boat, where they were unable to come up with a plan on how to move forward. Korg was changed back from his turtle form into his regular turtle form, and they ended up trying to get off of the ship and engaging in combat. While that was happening, Belina began running around trying to stir up pure chaos within the districts, directing people this way and that, claiming she had seen the zoo crew, grabbing patrols of guards, and utter mayhem as horns and alarms rode out throughout the city, almost instituting a kind of martial chaos within the districts as people kind of rushed towards the magistrate district, effectively increasing the guard presence there by manyfold as they're patrolling the area, looking not only now for Korg, who was reported as being there by Belina, but for this strange cloaked woman who was apparently relaying false information and constantly disappearing, egging the guards on. So she ran out of the magistrate's district off into a shopping area in an attempt to peruse goods while the city was in utter chaos. Unbeknownst to Belina, the combat upon the ship's docks were not going quite well. The Empire guards within Vedas were much higher caliber, closer to the heart of the Empire as it is. And while Korg was rushing down the docks, shoving people off to fall to their deaths, they took a devastating blow against Rajin, who for the first time in his life faced his cowardice and stepped into combat instead of running away from combat. But alas, it proved to be his undoing, as the light came on in the guard's eyes, and they saw that she was unable to win this fight with a raging turtle barreling down the dock, shoving people to their deaths. She plunged her sword into Rajin, twisting it and ending his life before Korg ended her own. And as that somber moment took place, Ertos and Korg rushed off out of the city, off into the wilderness, trying to escape as quickly as possible. Johannin, still trapped within her jail cell, unsure what is going on, and that has been hours at this point in time. She bides her time, sitting in her cell, waiting for an opportunity to possibly break herself free, while Belina continues her shopping escapades. And that is where we'll pick up for today's session.
I just love how it ends with someone's in jail, 2 people in the wilderness, our bard is shopping. What?
It is an accurate portrayal of the current situation.
Yes, it is, and that's the most disappointing part.
Shopping with intent to help. The
Shopping
shopping
with
has
intent to
purpose.
distribute.
I'm looking for spell scrolls to give me something that will help get our captain out of prison.
Yeah, you're fine. It's just kind of funny how it leads into that. Like, we've got people lost hiding in the wilderness being searched for. Our captain's in
People
jail.
are dying left
The
and right.
bard
and the
is-
bard is
Yeah,
shopping.
we have a dead dude. Like, Rajin died, and Bard's like, how much for the helmet, though? Because can you cut it out so my ears fit? They don't.
Like, I'm really intrigued by what kind of jewelry this town might have.
But this ring clashes with my naturally gold color. I'm gonna have to say no to that one. Rashid's gasping right now for breath with a dagger in his chest, and she's like, "Yeah, but that pendant." So hold on.
So what are you guys
Hiding,
doing?
hiding in the wilderness until they come find me.
I'm gonna continue shopping. I'm a terrible person.
Trying to figure out where the map is for my jail. What was it called again?
I'm pretty sure it was Vadis jail or Vadis prison.
Yeah, Matt Vadis prison.
Okay. Ah, there it is. I couldn't remember where.
What the fuck happened?
Ah! I opened the map and it disappeared.
Yeah, me too. Oh, there.
Because
Oh,
I
there
meant to hit minimize and I hit stop sharing. Cause
Dang it!
look, I swear I had coffee before we started today, but it's been a long day and a tough week.
There's a reason I went to get more.
I literally had it right before we started.
There's never
You
enough
need
coffee.
more.
Well, we're just gonna have a beer instead.
Oh, that
Well,
works.
I have homemade peach cobbler.
All right. So, Korgan Eritos, obviously, we'll be kicking it off with you guys.
Iritos, can you find a place for us to hide safely that we won't get captured by all those guards? They're going to be looking for us. Somebody noticed a big giant turtle running away from town.
Yes. So
I
how
need
close,
you to hide us.
Okay. How far to the nearest wall out of the city?
Well, if you look at the map, I didn't even enter the city.
Oh.
I straight up ran down the beach.
Yep.
So when we last ended, you guys were running off towards the wilderness,
Yes.
and you got about that far. So each hex is like a 5-minute walk.
Hold on.
So-
I'm not seeing that map. Let me get that map.
It's the just Matt
Vadis.
Vadis.
Just map Vadis.
Map Vadis. Okay. So
Darth Vadis.
so we are where Korg is at, right?
Yep. One hex is 300 meters, which is a walking speed, like 4-ish to 5-ish minutes based on Google Math.
Okay.
What if we're moving as quickly as we can?
You're hustling, so it's a little. If heroic level 9 adventurers take 5 minutes to run 300 meters, we got some serious problems.
Some cardio issues in this group.
So if you're booking it, of course it's going to be a bit faster to cover 300 meters.
Okay.
That the time is assuming casual strolling, not running.
So maybe 2.5 to 3 minutes versus the 4 to 5 minutes.
What type of woody wilderness are we looking at?
This is mostly kind of open plains where
Okay.
you're at.
Okay.
There's not very many places to hide out in the wilderness unless you're like a burrowing creature.
I can burrow.
Smart.
Tortoises burrow. Can I burrow? I'm not a burrower. But you know who is a burrower? Our shopping bard. God
Rabbit.
dang it.
He doesn't technically have a burrow
That's
speed.
true. I don't
Yeah,
have
I
a big
know.
speed.
I know.
I don't know
She's
why.
just a
I just
rabbit.
didn't design them that way.
Because you designed him to jump better.
Yes, they're jumpers and tunnel fighters, not
Creating
not
tunnels.
fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't create the tunnels that they fight in.
yeah. Well, I mean, they probably did at one point in time. Probably they're probably builders and
You
whatnot.
dig,
in
dig, dig,
society.
dig, 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 dig. That's what.
Or we hired
I mean-
dwarves to do it for
Can't
us.
say that. Never mind.
So-
'cause dwarves digging a hole.
We
Trying
just.
to at least locate some sort of like hilly area, at least.
We just keep running forever and never turn around.
That would not be advantageous to our situation.
Tick, tick,
Um,
tick, 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 tick,
We
tick,
get as
tick, the
far
hole.
away as possible from
Right.
town.
Which is the reason why I'm also looking for any sort of hill type area.
Here's what I'm
Really-
confused by. I mean, the map layout in general is pretty good. I mean, it's got some obvious gates and everything, but that, the eastern beach off of the dock, there's just like no protection there. It's just like, yeah, docks, easy access, no problem.
All right. If you're gonna critique my city map building skills,
I ain't doing anything.
this ain't gonna go good for you. This map took me
I'm not
almost
saying.
5 days.
Wait, time out,
I'm not-
time out. Are you saying
I'm
that it's
not
gone good
saying
for us so
anything.
far?
I'm not
Every
saying a
single
damn thing.
One of these houses had to be individually placed, rotated, and colored.
Yep, I'm not saying a damn thing.
I'm not saying it's not a pretty and nice and,
I'm not
anything
associated
like
with
that
this
design.
Yeah, I don't know who that bard is shopping out there. I've never heard in
I'm
my
not
life.
It is a
too
very
sure who's
nice
talking right
design.
now.
I was just curious about that eastern beach.
I'm not
portion.
curious about it.
I love the docks. They're great.
It's
Like
a
I'm saying,
great
resident
map.
I killed 3 people there.
You think they'd have like a random patrol there or something?
Nope. No, I think everything is perfect the way it is. As I run into the wilderness that has no trees. I love it.
Like I said, so I want to go ahead and do a survival checks to see if I can find any sort of locate any sort of like hilly type of areas which would at least allow us to hunker down out of view. I mean, granted, again, it's plains area, so you're not going to get much of the way of hiding spots. But if we can at least get out of view, it'd be a whole lot better.
All right.
I'll assist with looking for somewhere, but
You don't need to worry about it.
don't I?
Well, that'll just let you roll for advantage, so you can make one more roll.
Okay. Sure.
Either way.
You're welcome. I don't
Yeah.
need help. I give a +2. That's my value, +2.
So it's difficult to find a good hiding place since the GM was lazy on designing the exterior of the city after placing 600 plus
Hey,
individually
I'm just
rotated
looking for a
houses.
grassy knoll,
beautiful-
okay?
But you can find like a few hilly places. You
Yeah.
know, there's places where kind of
No.
the island dips off to the beach that maybe you could get hunkered down behind a little bit of sand. You know, it's not perfectly flat, obviously. You
No,
can,
no,
like hunker
no.
down at the beach side, and just
want-
hopefully not fall off the edge to your
No.
doom.
I want
Kinda
to clarify, Iratos, we are absolutely not looking for a grassy knoll. I know the history of grassy knolls, and we're not going there. We're finding anywhere but a grassy knoll. Thank you.
Hey, that's metagaming.
He's the one who said, let's go there. Look, all I know is I just want to find somewhere far away that is relatively safe.
Korg doesn't know anything about grassy knolls.
He might not know that there was presidents murdered by near them or on them.
Korg
or
doesn't even know what a
from them, I
president
guess,
is.
but
That's
There's
true.
no democracy
There
in
was a
Ithcarius.
captain. It was a captain that was murdered. I'm sure of it.
Hey,
I've
hey,
heard the story.
grassy knolls would benefit us.
That's still okay. That's technically true, but we just know murder happens there, and I'm not looking for any more fights.
The
I'm just calling
barbarian is
Iratos.
not looking for any more fights.
He hasn't been for 3 freaking sessions. Has nobody noticed this? I've been trying not to fight. I've
I
been
don't
trying to
understand.
retire. I want to end. I want to end this stupid. Gosh, what are they?
Cult.
Yes, cultists. I want to end the cultists in what they're doing, and then I'm going to retire to that nice place with the other turtles that love me.
Do they love you?
Well, they didn't hate me, and they gave me a rock, and it turned me into a rock. So I feel they gotta owe me a little bit. I don't know.
Stein Alf.
They were really nice. They were wonderful people.
But you can find a place to kind of hunker down a bit.
Okay.
And maybe try to hide. So you guys go ahead and have you guys roll me some hidden stealth checks here.
Oh,
We'll see how well you're hidden. Did you get the roll request, Harold?
I just rolled one. I didn't see the
Wow.
request pop up.
Well, I said roll a hidden stealth.
Oh, my bad. I didn't
Why
see
does
one
it-
pop up. There was no request that popped up. Oh, never mind. It's behind the Discord pictures of us that I keep in the pop-up. Can I keep my 20 though?
No, you cannot, because you did not do what I asked you to do.
But it didn't make a sound like it usually does, and it popped up behind the Discord pictures. I had no idea that it was there.
And no.
Bellina,
I'm
The-
looking for that scroll shop still. I know it's gonna be
The-
here.
the city is in turmoil. You hear
Yeah.
the sounds, the horns crying in the distance, as chaos unveils behind you. And many people in the central district are kind of looking around. They're on edge. They're anxious. They're trying to figure out kind of what's going on. Rumors are flying. Runners streaming back and forth. You hear, they're like, the pirates are here. No, I heard it was, outliers from way out in the outskirts and they killed a bunch of guards. They're like, no, I heard that they killed some giant turtle man. No, you fool, it wasn't a turtle, it was a rhinoceros that was killed at the docks. And just this stream of things going on. But in the distance, you do see a small shop that you see hanging from it is kind of an unraveled scroll on a placard sign, and it says upon the sign in common. I wrote this down, and I don't know where I put my notes, so I'll reference something else. It says Rehars, Scrolls, and Sundries.
All right, I'm gonna make my way into that shop.
You go ahead and just to refresh what your disguise is looking like here.
I don't like the hidden checks because I don't know if I need to lucky them or not. Because I have lucky, and this is not comfortable for me because I can't tell because I don't like that.
You look like poop.
It wasn't a 1.
It doesn't matter. That's not what I want to know. Is it below a 14?
No.
Okay, then I'm fine.
As you
It
enter the
was
shop,
a 14.
it has kind of that musky scent of old books and raveled scrolls. You see a series of small couches and chairs. Not many patrons here. There's a few people kind of standing at the desk. There's a wizened old dwarf sitting behind it, gray hair, crinkly eyes and skin, kind of moving with the slowness of old age. Rare to see a wizened dwarf like that. On the side of the shop, you see a small halfling dressed in, some common clothes, and he kind of peeks up and looks at you with interest as you originally enter. But other than that, it's mostly quiet within.
All right. I head over to the counter and I try to get the wizened dwarves' attention. Excuse me, sir.
He kind of brushes up some ancient spectacles and kind of adjusts them. You see one eye's kind of milked over, almost like, blind in his right eye a little bit. And kind of winces with his left and kind of turns to look. What can I do you for, lass?
Yes, have you heard all of the disturbing news out in the streets about the mayhem and the killings and the pirates? I I'm in a bit of distress and being
I don't have time for pirates.
I know it's
Nonsense in the streets. What?
yeah, no, I'm in the market for some scrolls, for some spells, to help myself in case of the dire circumstances that seem to be happening all around. Would you happen to carry any scrolls of dimension door, or greater invisibility?
Asking for some rare scrolls there. Chill. You know how to use
Oh,
such.
oh, indeed. I cast a light cantrip on my, on the edge of my cloak,
I'm
and
not asking if you can do parlor tricks, lass.
no, I understand what you're asking. I don't know how to further demonstrate easily without damaging your shop.
Go back. Go. Powerful magic. Young people. Yeah. What the hell? I want to be invisible today. Oh, I wanna go in. I wanna teleport the mystical doorway. In my day, we walked everywhere. He's rummaging, kind of through scrolls, and he's like, "Hey," and he's teleport. I want to go 400 feet. I don't like walking. Lazy young whippersnapper.
Oh,
And he kind of fades, kind of out of the back. He kind of just kind of left in the room as he's searching through in the back to see what he's got. And you're just kind of left there. There's a few of the people kind of looking at you with a bit of interest.
shh.
I'll go start some conversation with a couple of people while I'm waiting. I'm gonna
So
go
when you
ahead.
turn around, you see that halfling that kind of looked at you is standing like right behind you, just completely, just like almost in your face.
If he could be in your face.
Yeah, but only like at waist height.
Um,
Shh. Down here.
yes, I can see you down there.
No, no, down here.
Yes, yes, you are down there.
Come down here.
I kneel down slightly.
Your tail's hanging out.
It's one of those situations you went to go to the bathroom, you accidentally tucked your shirt into your underwear and it's hanging out. Like, oh no!
I adjust my disguise.
Interesting way to describe my comment against their perception.
I
my
will,
god.
I will adjust my disguise. Let me go ahead and roll the disguise kit check.
No, you don't understand.
Is it? Did I
It's
fix
much
it?
That's much better this time, yes.
What? Of course. What you don't understand is that I've been looking for you.
Depending on how you say you've been looking for me, this could end very badly for you. I'm gonna roll intimidation. Oh, it's not a very good one. I'm just a bunny. And he knows it.
Well, I'm gonna let that slide, but you don't understand. I've been waiting here for you all in about 6 hours. It's like I knew. I didn't know it was gonna be you, but I knew.
Okay, I need to finish this purchase.
Well,
It's
see,
kind of urgent.
I heard you need to get out of here.
Well, yes, we need to get out of here in a rather quick and hurried fashion. That is a true statement. However, the
Where's the
first thing I had,
Where's the one
the,
named Korg?
I left him on the ship. However, I've heard some rumors that some crazy stuff happened to the dock since I left there. So I honestly don't know at this point.
If you can gather your crew, I can get you out of here.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I need the scrolls for because our captain is currently in prison.
Really?
So, as you're mentioning this, the
And I'm
old kind of
very
dwarf starts coming back, and he's got one like aged piece of parchment. Oh, Ortho, don't bother. This nice, they always crackpot theories and your crazy conspiracy. Oh, the
What?
Prince of the Empire is a member of a secret cult to
You don't.
destroy the world.
He is.
Nobody's got time for this.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Nobody.
Nobody else is here buying junk. You just listen to my story.
It's crazy. He's not a secret agent of some cult to destroy the world.
What if I told you the walls in the city isn't to protect the city, but to keep the people in?
That doesn't even make sense. We have doors, Ortho. We can leave when we want.
Yeah, but what if they wanted to lock the door, keep you here? That'd be mighty fine of the
Nobody's
Empire.
got time. Deal with your craziness, Ortho.
Oh,
Probably harassing this fine young lady.
I assure you, Stuart, it's no bother. I'm simply passing my time while
it-
you were busy.
Places the scroll down. I got that here visibility scroll you were looking for. My accent changed because of Ortho, you fucker. Now I'm stuck in country mode.
It's what happens when you visit, like, home and you've been gone forever. You pick the accent back up. It's just like that. It's fine.
I'm not from the south.
what's Arizona?
Well, now he's country. He's a country fucking dwarf. Okay. This kind of magic doesn't come cheap, though.
I understand.
Oh, you're breaking up, man.
I
We're losing
It's
him.
just me. He's completely.
He's pixelated too.
No, yeah. Remember the comment that
Yeah.
yeah,
Maybe the
So-
storm just killed 2 of our people. Oh,
yeah.
Can you hear me?
he's.
They're still cutting in and out.
2 of our players are undergoing a massive storm right now. So
Can you hear me?
Oh,
it's blowing all the. It blew all the Wi-Fi away. That's a joke. It doesn't work that way.
That's exactly how it works. Don't lie to people.
And he's reconnecting.
Can you-
No, you're all garbage. It's just garbage. It's just garbled garbage.
daggone it.
I see that you're typing. Yep,
Hey,
Discord is acting up. You're moving clearly now. Try talking.
All right, can you hear me now?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I asked him. Okay, I understand that these things are rare. What is your price, sir?
This is powerful magic, you understand that.
I do.
The cost to just make this is more than most people will see in a lifetime.
Weren't you just talking about how people walk somewhere?
Shut your mouth, Ortho! What are you... That's why, in my day, people walked where they needed to go, because the magic cost so much.
Well, here's the question. How do you suspect somebody to walk somewhere when we live on a floating island?
Well, I mean, you walk... You... On the ship! You walk on the ship that takes you places.
I think this is a tangent.
God
that is
damn it,
unnecessary.
Ortho!
I really don't need to know what you're asking.
3,000.
I see.
Copper.
You do not have dimension doors?
Look, I got this one right here. It makes you go poof poof. No one sees you play a good joke. Yeah,
That's not.
strong.
I assure you, I won't be playing any jokes with such powerful magic.
Oh, whatever you young people say. Nobles come down here like, oh, I'm blessed with magic. I'm gonna go to the academy in Arkenvale. Oh, ha ha ha. Let me hurl a fireball at some peasants.
Who would do such a horrible
Yeah, that's a
thing?
good question.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I heard stories that sometimes academy graduates hurl fireballs at peasants. I've never seen it. I didn't go to the academy in Arkenvale. Trained.
Hold on.
Oh.
You'd say I believe in big old theories, but look at yours. You ain't got nothing to back that up.
I ain't saying it's true. I'm just saying it's a rumor. Okay, it's not as crazy as your theory that the one of the princes of the emperor is trying to destroy the world through some ancient evil cult.
Now,
And
No.
several of the people in the shop are like staring at this exchange now.
Mm-mm. No.
okay, at any rate, while that may be an extremely outlandish theory, he is entitled to his own opinion, and he's obviously very short when it comes to the
Don't need to be spending sedition against the emperor and his family. Not in my shop. Not in Rayhar's shop.
Rayhard,
Empire ain't been nothing but good to me.
I told
After
you,
I
and
damaged that eye in that dragon accident.
I told you an idea. I didn't come here expecting you to use it against me.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be spreading those ideas to my customers and driving them away.
I didn't tell him the idea, you did.
Miss, is that true? He didn't tell you any crackpot ideas or any crazy nonsense. Oh, he's breaking up again.
It's a good place to pause it, though. Look at that face.
Just completely frozen on his head.
Oh man, I missed it.
Dang it, it was perfect. I wish you could have caught that. It
I was gonna
just, like,
screenshot it.
That was awesome.
Everything's being recorded, so
That's fair.
Yeah, we'll be able to laugh at this again later, too.
he's typing.
If
I
he's
guess you
allowed
can hear
to.
us fine.
They must be getting hit really bad where they're at.
Oh, she got disconnected, too.
yeah.
Because I'm not getting hit at all, at least not that I can
We're
tell.
on. Can you hear me again?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, we're on the north side of town, and it's coming from, or not north, the south side of town, and it's coming from the mountains.
Yeah, right now it's dry, but I do see the lightning. Yep. Oh yeah, there's the light show.
Yeah.
There is some massive light show happening out there right
But
now.
anyway, she says he came up to ask me about her, and they may or may not be cursed. disease. So, needless to
Or the why you harassing the lady about her clothes? It's none of your business how she chooses to dress.
Oh, that was not my intention. Not by any means.
at any rate, you said 3,000 gold.
3,000.
Now, my understanding, in my travels, traveled a bit. Scrolls of this nature, yes, they tend to be a little more expensive, but usually isn't the range closer to 2,000 to 2,500?
It costs more than that to make this scroll.
I,
You asking me to get no profit at all?
I'm not sure.
Yes.
But at the same time, I come into your store and I have people coming up and questioning me about my clothing. Can I make a persuasion roll?
Yeah, you
Never
can make a
once.
persuasion check.
Never once in the history of ever will any
Oh
player
no, my
ever
fantasy
pay
grounds
full
is not
price.
responding.
I'm in the process of trying to reboot it and it's failing. I'm gonna have to try for the third time.
I fantasy ground dying.
We might, this storm might cause us to have to cancel tonight.
Yeah.
Try getting back into Fantasy Grounds, but it's looking like we're about to lose a good half hour.
It would literally be half, actually. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
because
because Arizona is a great place for gamers, and don't let anyone out there in the world tell you different. All of us.
It's just
It sounded like he
broken
was like
robot
a
voice.
yeah. It sounded like he was auto-tuned.
try turning off your
Hear you at
video
all.
so the data isn't so heavy. Maybe.
Oh
Uh,
dear.
it's just-
Oh
we
dear.
might not be able to play tonight. We might have to circle back another
This is great.
night. Just completely, just.
He reminds me. Has anybody seen Patch Adams?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The guy in the thing is stuck with his.
Yeah. Yes.
No,
It's only funny because they sound like the robot from Portal.
Oh.
They talk.
The auto turrets.
Yeah. Like, what is her name? Gladys? He sounds like Gladys from Portal. Just when he talks. Oh man, that was really funny. And then he just gets stuck in this weird awkward. I'm having a great night.
Well, he did say a massive thunderstorm was rolling in, and we'd see how it went. It's all messed up.
Did you mute yourself so you could laugh more?
Everybody's in the wrong windows now because they lost connection. It says I'm Korg. It says Korg's Melina. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're coming back.
Oh yeah, I am Belina. Hey. Oh wait, no, I'm not Belina
Oh,
anymore.
it shifted again.
It remembers where the things are, so there's no point in changing
Yeah.
it. It's got my arm.
Here we are. I have to sit right here now. I have to sit right here. Let's sit right here. I'm seeing. It's cool. Don't worry about it. I can play D&D. Or yeah, I can play D&D from here.
Yeah, mine's got it too. Oh, there.
What's up, guys?
You're lean enough with them being disconnected.
Oh my.
Now we have to be the guy from World of Warcraft. Leans like this. That's what I feel like right now.
Oh my god.
Random.
I think we're gonna have to call it tonight, guys.
Yeah.
I think,
Okay.
If there were random people watching, aw, that's sad.
Yeah, their internet's out. Okay.
Okay.
Well, if anybody joined us tonight, sadly, there is a thunderstorm going on that's affecting a good chunk of our players. That might be affecting a third player here shortly. So
Yeah, I would expect it shouldn't be it starts impacting me.
so sadly, we will call it here, and we will not be playing tonight. But we will pick up with Belina trying to get a scroll from a now country old dwarf and a conspiracy theorist halfling named Ortho in 2 weeks' time.
Oh, I love the conspiracy theorists.
We will pick up and finish our Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign next week. On Saturday, we'll finish our Fall of Plaguestone campaign and wrap that up. So be sure to join us next week for Fall of Plaguestone. And 2 weeks, we'll pick up again for Skies of Ithcarius. So hope everybody has a great night. Thanks for joining us if you did for the last 46 minutes before Mother Nature got the best of us. And have a great night.